friends. My name's Danya, and I am tuning in with you today from beautiful Tulum, Mexico, where Wild Song Yoga is currently hosting our 300-hour Earth Wisdom Yoga Teacher Training. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm very excited to flow with you all today. For today's class, I recommend that you have a block nearby. If you don't have a block, a thick book would also be sufficient. So this morning, I invite you to meet me seated on your knees. If that is very uncomfortable for you, of course, find any posture that feels better. You can also use a prop to support yourself, like a blanket under the knees or a block underneath the hips. And whenever you find your posture, closing your eyes or softening your gaze, and bringing your awareness towards your breath. Let's begin by taking a few deep, full breaths. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Melting away the rest of the day, and bringing your awareness right here in this moment, in your body and in your breath. And if you notice that the mind starts to wander, just simply bring it back to the breath. Noticing the sensations of your inhales and exhales. Taking this time to really ground into your body. Let's take one more full breath. Then with your next inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, bring your arms bent at 90 degrees, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, arms straight back up towards the ceiling. Exhale to cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, release the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, find length. Exhale and twist open to the right. Staying connected to those full deep breaths. One more big inhale. As you exhale, slowly unwind. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Left hand behind you. Inhale, find length. Exhale and twist. And staying connected to that breath. With every inhale, finding more length in the spine. With every exhale, maybe twisting a bit deeper. One more big inhale. Exhale, slowly unwind. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Inhale, reach the left hand up even more. And if you'd like to go further, start to walk the right fingers out, maybe bending into the right elbow. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades along the back of the body, maybe taking the gaze up towards the ceiling if it feels good for the neck. Nice full deep breaths. With your next inhale, come back up to center, reach both arms up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up even more. And if you'd like to go further as you exhale, walking the left fingers out, maybe bending into the left elbow. Keep rolling the shoulders along the back of the body, shining your heart forward, maybe taking the gaze up, and coming back to the breath. Inhale, come back up to center, both arms reach up. Exhale here, and take another full deep breath. As you exhale, release the right hand down towards the mat, reach the left hand up even more. As you exhale, sweep the hands down in front of you, grazing them along the floor. And inhale, coming up towards the left side. Again, exhale, sweep the hands down in front. And inhale, come up the right side. Keep moving through this with the pace of your own breath, finding your own flow, guided by the movement of your breath. If you'd like to go a bit further, as you inhale, maybe lifting the hips up towards the sky, feeling beautiful lengthening and opening through the front of the body. Wherever you are, keep moving slowly and mindfully with the breath, staying connected to this intentional movement. And of course, if there's one spot that feels really good, feel free to pause there and breathe into it. Make sure you're balanced on both sides. And then let's make our way back to a comfortable seated position. Pausing here, rest the hands on your knees, closing the eyes or softening the gaze, and taking a few deep breaths. Let's slowly make our way into a tabletop position. Stacking the knees below the hips, hands are stacked below the shoulders, toes can be tucked or untucked, whatever feels best for you. Take a second, look at your hands, spread your fingers nice and wide, and then energetically squeeze the forefinger and thumb together. Let's move through a few rounds of cat-cow. With an inhale, tilt the sit bones up, bring the gaze forward. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone underneath, bring the gaze towards the thighs. Moving nice and slow with the breath, just as we did in the last posture. And can you start the movement with the tailbone, feeling that wave rising up through the spine, finishing with the gaze. And just as we did before, if there's one spot that feels really good, feel free to pause there, breathe into it, wiggle into it. This is your practice, your time to connect with your body. So what is your body asking for right now? Make our way back to a neutral tabletop position, tuck the toes underneath, and zip the belly button up towards the low ribs. You should feel the fire beginning to burn in the belly already. From here, lift the knees just an inch or two up off the mat, staying connected to that big belly breath. And as you exhale, slowly lower the knees. And take a full deep breath here. Rooting down to the left hand, inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, thread it through, coming down to the right shoulder. Left hand can stay beside the face. You can take it up above your head. Or if you'd like to go deeper into this thread the needle, inhale, reach the left hand up towards the sky. Exhale, wrap it around, clasping onto the right thigh. Again, wherever you are, coming back to the breath. Noticing the sensations of your breath in this posture. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, ground it down on the mat. Inhale, extend the right arm up. Exhale, place it back down into tabletop. Let's take a round of cat-cow to neutralize the spine. And then coming back to neutral, grounding down to the right hand. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, thread it through, coming down to the left shoulder. Option, you can keep the right hand exactly where it is. You can extend it up above your head. Or if you would like to go further, inhale, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, wrap it around, clasping onto the opposite thigh. Wherever you are, can you keep rolling the shoulders along the back of the body as you connect deeper with the breath? Feeling that opening through your heart space in this thread the needle position. Inhale, reach the hand up towards the sky. Exhale, ground it down on the mat. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, place it back down in tabletop. Again, let's take a round of cat-cow. And then making your way back to neutral. Leave the knees stacked right below the hips as you walk the hands forward. Release the forehead down onto your block, or maybe down onto the mat. Coming to melted heart or puppy pose. Keep engaging through the hands, pushing the hands into the mat so that the elbows are up off the mat. Feeling the length all the way through the sides of the body. If you'd like to go deeper, you can come to tented fingers, pushing the fingertips down as you lift the wrists up off the mat. And again, wherever you are, finding your deep, full breath. Noticing how your breath is flowing through your body in this posture. One more big inhale. And exhale. With your next inhale, slowly walk the hands back into tabletop. Pause here and take a full deep breath. With an inhale, extend the right leg straight out behind you. Foot is flexed, toes are pointing down towards the earth so that the hips are level and square. Keep lifting through the low ribs here, keeping the core activated. Inhale, point the toes. And as you exhale, bend the knee, bring the knee to the forehead. Inhale, lengthen once again. Exhale and crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring the right foot to the outer edge of the right hand. If you'd like that block, have it nearby so that you can find a little bit more support. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, you can scooch that left knee back, finding a deeper opening in the psoas on the left side, coming to a modification of lizard lunge. Keep pushing the back leg down to engage the front of the body even more, finding engagement through the core. You can always place your hands on a block, noticing the different levels, or you can keep your hands on the floor. Wherever you are, staying connected with your breath. One more full deep breath. Then begin to scooch that left knee back in. With an inhale, extend the right leg back behind you. And exhale, cross it over top of the left, rooting the balls of the foot down into the mat. Inhale, find length. Exhale, take your gaze back towards the right foot, feeling that length along the right side of the body. Inhale the right leg straight out of the hip once again. Exhale, back to tabletop. Let's take a round of cat-cow. Beautiful. From here, lift the left leg up. Foot is flexed, toes pointing towards the earth. Keep that engagement through the core by lifting through the low ribs. With an inhale, point the left toes. And as you exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left foot to the outer edge of the left hand. Again, you can scooch the right knee back if that feels good for you. Keep pushing the back leg down to engage the front of the body even more. Finding engagement through the core, roll the shoulders on the back, shine your heart forward. Remembering that you can always use a block on this side if you would like that support. And staying connected to those deep, full breaths. One more full breath. Then begin to scooch that right knee back in. Grounding into the hands with an inhale, reach the left leg back behind you. Exhale, cross it over the right, grounding the balls of the left foot into the mat. Inhale, find length. Exhale, take the gaze back towards the left foot. Inhale the leg straight out from the hip. Exhale, release it to tabletop. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, lower all the way onto your belly. Untuck the toes, push the tops of the feet into the mat, push the tailbone down into the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades and the elbows together. And inhale, reach the heart up to Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Taking a couple full deep breaths here. Noticing the strength in your body and the length through the front of your body. Exhale, release the head down. Tuck the toes underneath, push your way up through tabletop. Then lift the hips up and back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Feel free to make any micro movements or adjustments to help your body open up into this posture. And then I invite you to find stillness and bring your awareness back towards the breath. With an inhale, reach the right leg up. Foot is flexed, toes are pointing down towards the floor. As you exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Setting up for high runner's lunge, reminding yourself that you can always use that block if you need extra support. If you feel like coming up to standing today, let's place our hands on the front thigh. Keep engaging through that back leg, zipping the belly button up towards the low ribs. With an inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Keep allowing the hips to sink deeper as you extend the arms up even more. One more big inhale. As you exhale, release the hands down and release the left knee down, setting up for crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. From here, I invite you to support yourself with the block if that feels good for you, underneath the left hand. Reminding yourself that there are different levels. Or simply place your left hand on the mat, grounding down into the left hand, begin to heel toe the right foot towards the edge of the mat. Point the toes out slightly and keep the entire sole of the foot rooted in the mat as you allow the right knee to open to the side a little bit more. Right hand can be on the right thigh, or you can reach it up towards the sky. With an inhale, reach the right arm back behind you. And exhale, reach it across the body towards the upper left corner of the mat. Inhale back up. Exhale and reach. Again, keep moving through this with the pace of your own breath. One more big inhale. As you exhale, release the right hand back down to the mat. Heel toe the right foot back within the frame of the hands. Tuck the left toes underneath, engage the left leg, and extend the right leg up behind you as you inhale. Exhale, back down to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift it forward, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana or onto your belly. Inhale for Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog, or option, you can take cobra. And exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From down dog, with an inhale, extend the left leg up towards the sky. Foot is flexed, toes are pointing down towards the earth. One more big inhale. As you exhale, gently step the left foot forward between the hands. Engage through the right leg. Option, you can use a block or climb up to that front thigh. Ground the tailbone towards the earth as you find that engagement through the core. With an inhale, if you'd like to go further, reach the arms up towards the sky. Keep rooting down as you rise your spine tall. And coming back to that deep, full breath. One more big inhale. As you exhale, release the hands to the mat. And lower the right knee down towards the mat. Untuck the right toes. Bring the left hand on the inside of the left foot and heel toe the left foot to the outer edge of the mat. Turn the toes out slightly and keep the sole of the foot rooted into the ground. Option, you can place a block underneath the right hand, or keeping it rooted on the mat, with an inhale, extend the left hand up towards the sky. You can always stay here, or if you'd like to add some more movement, reach the left hand behind you and exhale, take it up towards the top right corner of the mat. Inhale back up and exhale, twist. Beautiful. Keep flowing with the pace of your own breath. One more big inhale. Exhale, release the left hand down towards the mat. Heel toe the left foot back within the frame of the hands. Tuck the right toes underneath, engage the back leg. Reach the left leg up behind you, three-legged dog. And exhale, back down to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift it forward, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana or onto your belly. Inhale for upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a full deep breath here. Inhale your right leg up. Bend the knee and setting up for pigeon pose on the right side. Bring the shin as parallel to the front of the mat as you can. Wiggle the back toes back, untuck them. Support yourself in any way that you need. Take a deep breath here. And then with an inhale, find length in the spine. And exhale, fold forward. Putting a block or another prop underneath the head, or maybe coming to rest with your head on your hands or the floor. And as you find your form in this pose, coming back to the breath, noticing how your breath is flowing in this pose. What sensations arise for you as you connect deeper with the breath? One more deep breath. Then with an inhale, coming back up to seated, engage the back leg and reach the right leg up behind you, meeting in downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath here. Inhale, left leg up. As you exhale, bend the left knee, setting up for pigeon on the other side. Wiggle the back toes back, untuck them, supporting yourself in any way that you need. Take a deep breath here. With an inhale, find length. And exhale, fold forward. Again, supporting your head with a prop or your hands, or just laying it simply on the floor. As you rest into this pose, coming back to your breath. Take one more deep breath. And with an inhale, come back up to seated. And slowly swing your legs out in front. Have that block nearby. And with an inhale, find length in the spine. As you exhale, slowly lower all the way down onto your back. Step the feet in so they're right underneath the knees, making sure the knees and the feet are within the frame of your hips. Roll your shoulders underneath your back and push the back of your head right behind where your eyes are down into the mat to engage the cervical spine. With an inhale, grounding into the feet, lift the hips up. Grab that block and place it underneath your sacrum, your tailbone. Being mindful of the different levels, choose whatever level feels good for you today. And once you find that space, resting the hands on the floor, closing the eyes or softening the gaze, and bringing your awareness back towards the breath. If it feels good to stay here, feel free to do so. Or if you'd like to go further, with an inhale, reach the right knee up towards your chest. Pause here and take a breath. Then place the right ankle on top of the left knee so you have this beautiful figure 4 shape formed with the legs. Allow the right knee to open up to the side, feeling the opening through the front hip. Option, if half lotus, Ardha Padmasana is part of your practice, you can also take that variation. Wherever you are, how much can you deepen your breath? How much fullness, how much abundance can you engage in by deepening your breath? Let's take another full breath. Then with an inhale, bring the right knee back up towards the chest. Exhale, place it down on the mat. Take a neutralizing breath here. With an inhale, left knee comes up towards the chest. Take another full breath. And then place the left ankle on top of the right knee, allowing the left knee to open up, finding that figure 4 shape on the other side. And again, if half lotus is part of your practice, know that that's another variation that's available for you today. And remembering wherever you are, can you find fullness in your breath? One more deep breath. With an inhale, bring the left knee up towards the chest. Exhale, place it back down on the mat. Pause here, take another full deep breath. Then grounding into the feet, lift the hips up, slowly move the block out from underneath you, and lower vertebra by vertebra back down into the mat. Once your sacrum is on the mat, take another full deep breath. One more big inhale. As you exhale, hug both knees in towards your chest, showing your body some love, some gratitude. Squeezing your body as much as you can, maybe lifting the forehead up towards the knees. Take one more big inhale. And as you exhale, releasing down into Savasana. If you would like to support yourself, maybe a bolster or pillow underneath the knees, maybe a blanket or some extra layers, please get comfortable and cozy for this deeply integrative posture, the most important posture of our entire asana practice. And as you find yourself in Shavasana, I encourage you to allow the eyes to soften or the gaze to close completely. And as you do so, bring your awareness back towards your breath. What does the flow of your breath feel like now? What sensations arise for you? I encourage you to stay here and integrate as long as you are able to today. Thank you again, dearly, for choosing to flow with me and allowing me to guide you through this practice. From my heart to each and every one of yours, namaste.